Virgo, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie with Lost Boy. I'm going to be doing your general reading for the month of February. It's for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos. Please take the messages that resonate and leave the messages that don't. I do want to give a shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for all the likes and shares. If you are not subscribed, I definitely encourage you to do so now. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload next. And if you are interested in booking a private reading with me, all that information is down below. Alrighty, spirit guides and angels. What is going on with Virgo for February? What is going on with Virgo for February? Be bold and make the first move. Alright. You guys need to take some action this month. The month of February. It's time to take action. Be bold and make the first move. Don't let fear hold you back. It's time to go after something that you have had your eyes on. Work through your fears. Work through your fears. Virgo, working through your fears. I don't know if you guys have been too hesitant, or maybe you guys are too afraid, maybe sometimes you guys feel like maybe you don't have enough to offer something. Maybe that's why you're being asked to work through your fears and be bold and make the first move. It's like step out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone. And that might help you, shed some fears that you have been holding on to. Like you don't know if something is for you unless you try it, Like don't let the fear of something holds you back from trying to accomplish something, because you don't know what that experience is going to bring you. Don't let your fear hold you back. Be bold to make the first move. We have impatience here. Impatience. I don't know if you guys have been trying to rush something, but February is all about having patience. And then we have recovery. Recovery. You guys are definitely gaining something back that you thought you've lost a long time ago. Impatience and recovery. Work through your fears and be bold and make the first move. Alright, I feel like for quite some time you guys have been waiting for something to come back to you, or for something to show up for you, but it hasn't shown up for you. And I feel like the reason why that is because there's a part of you that has been held back by some kind of fear, or maybe feeling like you're inept, or not. I don't mean like you're inept, like maybe feeling like I want this, but I don't know if this is gonna want me. But if you really truly want something, you really need to give it your all. You can't give it 25% of you. You can't give it 75% of you. You need to be bold and make the first move. You need to claim it wholeheartedly. And I feel like this month you're being asked, not being asked, but this month I feel like you're growing weary and growing impatient with waiting for whatever it is that you have been waiting for. And to each and every single one of you, that's something totally different. But maybe instead of waiting for it to come to you in February, it's time for you to go to it. It's time for you to go to it. Oh, I have cards flying over here. All right. A lot of blues and purples here, so I don't know if somebody's throat chakra and crown chakra have been blocked for quite some time here, but I do feel like there is a little bit of opening up happening. 10 of Cups. This is happiness. This is reaching the end of a journey in regards to emotional fulfillment. This is being emotionally open to accepting, not just accepting, but coming into alignment with. So I don't know if there's like a balancing that's happening out for you this month, or maybe when you decide to finally start taking action, you complete a cycle or you complete a lesson that you have been learning, and it's in regards to your emotions. It's in regards to being filled. Why did my camera just do that? It's in regards to being like feeling like your emotions are filled, like you're overflowing with joy and happiness here. So be bold and make the first move. Maybe that'll finally allow you to close out a chapter, and maybe that's a lesson that you've had to learn. You know, is that sometimes some things you need to take action on, and you can't just wait for them to happen. If you want something to happen, you need to go out there and make it happen yourself. You know, like this couple on here. You know, they had to open themselves up in order for them to receive this love, in order for them to create this partnership, in order for them to create this happiness. You know, they weren't able, they were waiting patiently for a partner, but at the same time, their partner never showed up unless they were willing to be open about it. So, and to take that initial step to open, to communicate, to talk to somebody, maybe even to get to know somebody else. You know, you can't wait for somebody to show up and be married. Like, say, you know, hey, I want to find somebody to marry. I want to be married. All right, well, you're not going to be married tomorrow unless you decide to open yourself up and get to know somebody. You need to be bold and make that first step. You know, it's like somebody here saying, you know, I want to win $1 million, but yet not taking any effort to go out and even buy a lottery ticket. You know, something along those lines here. It's like you wanting something, but yet you haven't been putting in the effort. You were held back by something. We have the Six of Pentacles here, so there is a little bit of a balance that's coming in here. Maybe this is you. Maybe before in the past you gave up too much of your energy, because we do have somebody who is begging for some kind of assistance here with the Six of Pentacles. So maybe people were taking too much from you emotionally. Maybe people were taking too much for you emotionally, and you didn't have anything left to give, or felt like you didn't have anything left to give to yourself. We have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Cups here. The King of Pentacles is somebody here who knows when and who to invest in. There's somebody here who knows how to hold on to their money, who knows how to hold on to their physical wealth. It's also somebody here who's very nurturing and who can grow, but somebody here who takes a good hard look at the facts here. Somebody here who leaves emotions out of it. But we also have somebody here who's stable, who's grounded. This could be you, Virgo, you know, stepping into your energy this month, you know, recognizing that you've been giving too much to somebody who's only been taking from you, and that's left you maybe a little bit depleted emotionally. Maybe not being able to have enough of that for yourself. But maybe now taking back your power, taking back control with the King of Pentacles, so that way you can take a good hard look at your options. We have somebody here who's asking the divine for assistance in making the right choice. And the divine is saying to be bold and make the first move. The first choice that you need to make is that you need to choose yourself. King of Pentacles, I think it's funny because he's right underneath this impatience card. So, the King of Pentacles is patient. So maybe you had to learn a lesson on patience. You know, everything has its time. Everything has its time. Let's see, we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords. And then we have the World card in the reverse. Alright. There is a lack of wish fulfillment here. And that's because somebody's been taking too much. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck now. It's being confident, that's standing up for yourself. Like I said, somebody here was not in a happy situation. Because I feel like somebody here was taking, like I said before, somebody here was taking emotionally here from somebody, and it's left. I mean, come on. Okay, how can I show all these cards? Alright, let me put this in order. We have the Ten of Cups. It's being emotionally fulfilled, being emotionally happy. We have somebody here who's begging for help, begging for assistance. And then we have no wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. By you constantly giving to other people, you haven't been giving to yourself, which has left you with no energy to go after what it is that you want to go after. And maybe that's why you guys have been growing weary. It's like waiting for something to come in, but not having the ability to be able to go out and get it because you don't have any energy left because people here have been depleting you. We have the Six of Swords here, so we do have moving on from something here that has not been emotionally fulfilling to you. It's like you want to gain more out of something or gain more out of life or wanting to move on to something new here. And we do have that. We have moving on to calmer waters, leaving behind a troubling situation here. And with the World card in the reverse, I feel like there's something here that still needs to be dealt with from your past, Virgo, in order for you to be able to move on. In order for you to be able to move on. And I feel like it has to do with your options in regards to your stability. So I don't know if you have been... And I feel like that's because you've been all over the place. Because you haven't been able to have a moment to yourself. But February is all about being bold and making the first move. Maybe you need to tell this person no. You know, tell this person no. Maybe you've been afraid to tell this person. Maybe somebody here has been asking, and maybe it's somebody here has been asking you for money. Now, I don't know if you guys have been in a relationship that has been all about the money, even though it's supposed to be an emotional relationship. I don't know, maybe you thought this relationship was built on love, but instead it was built on money. It was built on what it is that you have. Maybe now you're seeing the truth, you know, letting this person go, working through your fears, and that's maybe feeling like maybe you haven't felt grounded and stable, maybe feeling like you need this person around because this person gave you emotional support, but maybe now you're realizing that this person was only telling you what you wanted to hear, so that way they can receive what it is that you have to offer them. Be bold and make the first move. Three of Wands. It's like the moment you leave something behind this month in February, I feel like whatever it is that you have been asking for, it's gonna be showing up. But you need to, like I said, you guys need to be bold and make that first move. We have the Queen of Wands again. That's standing up in your power, that's being brave, that's being confident, that's opening up, that's being courageous, that's being brave, that's not letting fear hold you back. one more card, even though I pretty much know how this reading is gonna end. Six of Cups. Yeah. Yep. This is all reminiscing, thinking about happiness, thinking about the past, thinking about when times were happy, wanting to get back to that, wanting to get back to a state of happiness, to a state of bliss. But that's being courageous. And taming some kind of a beast here, because she has this lion chained. She has this lion chained. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she has the lion chained and she's holding on to that leash. So she's being able to control her fears here. She's putting it on a leash. She's letting it know that her fears do not control her, but she has control over them. So I don't know if you guys have been holding yourself back in this situation, wanting a change, wanting things to grow. Maybe you've lost a sense of yourself. Maybe you've lost a sense of your ability to be able to create something. The King of Pentacles, he's a creator. You know, he's a creator of their own wealth. I don't know if you were stifled by somebody here who was taking your energy, or somebody here was taking something from you. And I want to say it's physically. And whether this person was taking your energy away, which left you physically depleted and physically tired from being able to go after what it is that you want, because you've been too focused on trying to help somebody else. And I feel like that's no more, because you've been holding yourself back from your happiness because you've just been too tired to do it. But I feel like you're growing tired of that, because it's like, you know what, I want this, and somebody here is no longer allowing that to be held back. I don't know, Virgo, if you were allowing yourself to be defined by your situation, maybe hoping that this person would grow up. I don't know where that's coming from, but somebody here has, their failure to grow has been holding you back. This could be a romantic person, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. I don't know. To each and every single one of you it is different, but somebody here has been held back by something. By someone. Taking too much of their time, taking too much of their effort, taking too much of their energy. Hell, they could even be taking too much of your money. You know? Pulling on your heartstrings. But yet they're unwilling to go out and do anything themselves. You know, these people keep asking you because they know that you have the power. So be bold and make the first move, Virgo. You have the power. Don't allow this person to keep taking from you. It's time to move on. It's time to leave it behind. It's time to accept your blessings. It's time to leave behind a chapter that probably has been difficult. And maybe you've had to learn that you can't help and save everybody. You can't. The only person that you can help and save is yourself. And that's what I have for you, Virgo. Love and light.